Hello dear learners, this video is made for education and training purposes. So today we are going to see that how to compose map from any save file in ArcMap. So we will go to ArcMap and first of all we will load um save file. So here we have Uttarakhand UTM. So for composing map, uh, in the left bottom corner you can see two icons are there. So if you click on this, you can see the map view. So basically the this can also be done from the view. You can see the data view, or you can go to the layout view. Now next thing is that to set the frame. So for that we can right click and click on page and print setup. So basically the orientation of the map depends on the extent of the save file. So in this case our save file is having more width, means longitudinally it is having more extent in comparison to latitudinal extent. That's why we may use landscape in this case, and the downside you can choose scale map elements proportionally to change in page size and then click OK. So now you can see you can set your outer boundary and now click on this, right click, then zoom to layer. So it will zoom the save file to the whole extent in this frame. Now we will add grids in this. So for that we'll go to view, then data frame properties, then grids, then new grids, then graticules. Next, then we will select levels only, and now instead of a degree we can use, we can reduce the interval. So we can take like 15 minute and then 15 minute. Now click next, next, finish, and now apply and then OK. So now you can see we have got the grids here. So there are some changes which are required, like the size of the coordinates are not clearly visible. So what we can do, we can go to properties and we can remove this grid, we can apply, and again we can take a new grid, next, labels, and in this case we can make this as 0 degree and then 0 degree, then we can take 30 minute and 30 minute, then next, next, and finish. So here itself what you can do, you can go in the properties and here everything is fine. Now interior labels, nothing to do. In labels you can do one thing, that the coordinates which are mentioned in the left and right side, the orientation you can make it as vertical. Another thing you can do is you can increase the size of that labels, so you can keep 9 or 10, and label offset also you can increase as 8. Now click apply, OK, apply, OK. So now little bit you can move this inside from all the four sides. Okay, now again you click zoom to layer, and now next thing is that we can change the color of the box, that is save file. So we can select any color. fill color we can change. We can change yellow color as desired, or any other color, whichever we feel that it will be good. Okay, so we can change this as per our convenience. And now we need to insert some arrow, north arrow. So you can select any style. So I'm selecting this, and we can keep this in one corner. We can increase the size by dragging it from one corner. Now next thing is that we need a scale bar. So we'll select a scale bar, and we'll go to properties, and here we can select kilometers and then apply. Okay, okay. So here you can see the scale bar is ready. Now next thing is that we can insert legend in this. So basically legend tells us about the features in the map. So basically you'll do next, then next, and next, finish. So now we can keep it here, and convert to graphics, ungroup. Just to edit it we have to convert to graphics, then ungroup. Now this we don't need because it is understood that it is legend, and we can modify this as Uttarakhand state boundary. Okay, now we can add title also in this. So click on title. You can write boundary map of Uttarakhand state. Now click OK, and you can adjust its orientation or position. Also you can increase the size of it from here. You can increase the font also. You can go to change symbol, and you can increase the size here. If you want 20, you can take 20. If you want bold, you can keep bold. Okay, apply. Okay, now little bit you can adjust your save file somewhat downside. And now you can also change the position of this scale bar here as per your convenience, or we can keep here only. Now we'll go to file, then we'll save it as some mxd, and we'll select one drive, and we'll keep here it as uk boundary. So basically when we save our file in mxd, it is editable file. Means if we want to change any uh, object in this map, we can open the mxd file and we can save it. So now it's the time to save it as some jpg format or other format which can be used in our report. So we can go to file, export map, and then we will navigate to the folder, and we can go to JS tutorial, and here you can select what type file you want. We can select jpg here, and we can increase the resolution. So I'm keeping 300, and by default it is taking file name as uk boundary jpg. We can save. So now if we go and if we see in that folder, uh, we can see one file is here, that is boundary, uk boundary, that is boundary map of Uttarakhand state. So now we will close this, and Suppose I want to change anything in this map, so instead of composing it again, I can go to the mxd file which I have saved as a UK boundary file. I can open it, and once it is open, we can edit and we can change any object in this map. So I'll show that how to change it. What we have composed, we have got here. Now suppose we want to change the size of this, so what we can do, we can select these both and we can group it and we can increase the size. Okay, we can increase the size. Now suppose I don't want this color and I want to make it a hollow. So what I can do, I can go to hollow and select hollow, and then again insert legend, and next, 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 finish. So now what we can do convert to graphics, ungroup, then again ungroup, and we'll delete this, we'll delete this, then ungroup, and we'll delete this, and we'll keep this one in here, and simply we can increase the size of this. Okay, and now we can save as, now we can save mxd as new, save. Now export map again, so you can see UK boundary new. So by this way we can edit our map easily without recreating it again. uh, Thank you for watching this video.